Hello everybody, what's up and welcome back to the Mega Man 4 Let's Play. We are at part 4. How fitting. We've taken on the first of the Cossack stages and we are about to start our second, I believe. Yep. I thought that first one counted as the first stage. No, it doesn't. So we took on the giant Moth in the last round. Mothra or whatever joke you want to make there, I don't really care. But we are actually making decent progress now. The previous level, I had that big fuck up, but I actually didn't die too often. I think I only died once to the Moth boss, and that was it. The boss stages themselves, from what I can remember, aren't actually that difficult. It is generally the bosses themselves that were a pain in the ass. And I actually think the Robot Master stages were definitely more trickier than the Cossack stages were. Using Rush Jet here, as you can see, I actually don't think I have any, as you can see, I don't have any saying where which direction Rush goes, and I ran, crashed the fucking jet into the platform there. I didn't know I left a death in there. Let's say, guys, it's been easily 4 weeks, so I kind of forgot where I left it and why I didn't leave it. I must have said that at least 3 fucking times. I apologize if I keep repeating myself. I have a very, very short attention span. The fact that I can play video games at all is just quite honestly staggering. The jet rush thing, rush jet, whatever, it isn't as good as the one in Mega Man 3. It feels a little bit too automatic here, for lack of a better term. It still works perfectly fine though, especially as you can see for sections like that. I think I end up using him again here, actually. Yeah, I say fuck that to the instant death spikes and you just use the rush jet in there. I think I end up trying it again here, actually. No, I don't. I actually have to use some decent timing here for once. Yeah, well, I use it right at the end. I think I have to use the wire here, if I recall. Probably should have used one of the missiles there. I could have saved a bit of time. What am I talking? I'm not gonna fucking speed run at the end of the day. I don't speed through these games. I'm not good enough to do that. Go for the health. Actually, did get it. I thought I actually fucked that up. Apparently, I'm being quite cautious now. I think you can probably make that jump. I obviously don't want to risk it though, so rush jet. Here's the thing, I mentioned before that I had major issues with Robot Mouse in this game, and not like I hate them or anything, but they gave me major issues playing them. When I got to the Cossack stages, although the bosses gave me problems, the stages themselves really weren't that difficult. And like I said, I've only ever played through them once or twice at most. You know, I said before Mega Man 2, oh yeah, I don't know why I'm determined to get this life, but I think I end up getting it. I think I end up wasting it, actually. No, I don't. But Mega Man 4 is actually not a bad place to jump in. It has probably just about the right kind of difficulty you can expect from the series as a whole. Mega Man 2, I think, is really good for beginner gamers, actually, because you can set the game in easy mode if you really want to. Alright, I believe this is yep, this is about to set the sliding panel thing. It'll pass, I think, 3 times, and on the 3rd time you want to jump into it, and you want to aim in that circle at the dead center. Easier said than done though, getting up there can be a pain. And apparently it's weak to the dust weapon. I keep thinking for some reason it's the ring weapon for every boss in this game. It's usually free, I think maybe 4 once or twice, I can't remember. No, it's free again here. You don't have long in here though, so don't waste your time like I did. I only got like 1 hit right there. I think you can actually 2-cycle this, but I'm not good enough to pull that off. If I recall, I think this was like a one and done. I think I did manage to kill it on my first attempt. It was just that it took a while to actually do. You can see, this is going to be like the 4th cycle right now. At least I did it that time. Actually quite a bit more damage than it looked like. Anyway, that's Dr. Cossack Stage 2 out of the way. I just had to go with the stereotypical Russian look, I guess. Anyway, Stage 3, here we go. Ooh, I have no memory of this yet. I'll know in a moment if I... Oh. So apparently I edited around. Oh, we got an auto-scroller. It hasn't come back to me yet, though, this level. Was it so bad I had to block it from memory? I'm not sure. Obviously, I edited around, so I must have died at some point and come back here. I'm gonna be honest, I have no memories. This is bad. And that just shows my play, and I'm fucking not doing great right now. I've only been hit twice, but I made that 3 times. Alright, obviously that's not gonna happen, so let's just pass him, shall we? Alright, managed to kill that one. Alright, what should we go for? Yeah, I need Pharaoh Shot really bad, but apparently I'm going for Rush Jet. I don't know if that's a good idea, Turbo. That's why I'm going for Rush Jet. Make the stage a bit easier. Well, that was fucking useless. Oh. I see. Don't want to fight? Okay. I'd actually recommend probably using Rain Flush here. Yeah, I end up using Rain Flush. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill those things. I didn't want to waste the ammo, so... I stopped those in the wrong place as well, because I can't jump onto those without taking a hit now. Unfortunately, I think I still take a hit. Yeah, I realized, yeah, I'm not going to make the jump, so... Wasted all that ammo for nothing right there. Time for Rush Jet again? I'm guessing I just wanted to skip out on the certain sections like this, and unfortunately wasted the Rush Jet there. I was going to say, where's the platforms? Thankfully, while you're on Rush Jet, you can still shoot with the pea shooter, so you're not in too much danger of being unprotected. Still, it can be a pain. That's some sick tricks right there. Holy fuck, that sounded nice as hell. These platforms, obviously, as soon as you jump off them, they'll start raising up. So, try to take advantage of that if you can. Just remember, you're not going to die by falling to your death if you do jump while on them. This boss, you do need, this coming up in a moment, you do need Pharaoh Shot for. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to get that, by the way. I honestly have no clue. Does anything sound right for how you're supposed to get it? Ring Boomerang, maybe, but I'm honestly not sure. I think I was racking my brain at this point for a moment to think, how the fuck do I get it? Well, I don't think I managed to get it, so we still have 1 E-Tank left. Unfortunately, I'm quite low on health. I must have suffered a couple deaths or something. But yeah, you need Pharaoh Shot for this. Oh, and I do use it. There's my last E-Tank. Pharaoh Shot is the best one. I'm using Ring. I don't know if that does a lot of damage or not, though, so we're gonna find out. Alright, you got these things here. They'll crawl along the wall and the ceiling. They do shoot a projectile eventually, as you can see here, in multiple directions. Thankfully, the projectiles are fairly slow, but the thing itself is actually quite fast, especially the more you hit it. There's the first one down. The second one comes out down here. I'm actually just going to stay here on this middle platform, I believe, and just wait for it to pass where I can actually hit it. So you're supposed the Pharaoh Shot's the best thing for this. You can usually take both of them down in about 4 hits, I think, combined. The second one hits a bit faster with a bigger projectile, obviously. Also makes it a little bit easier to avoid at the same time. And obviously, you can damage it with the basic charge shot as well, but it's definitely easier with this, in my opinion. Probably should have used the charge shot actually, because I wouldn't have wasted the ring shot there, or the ring boomerang. Sorry. But that's another boss beaten. That's Cossack 3 down. It's time to move on to the final Cossack stage. So I'm guessing we're nearly done with this game now. I think the color scheme's off on that middle tower. I think it's blending in with the thing behind it. The red star, Russian, haha. Oh, I like the background there. I think I know what I'm using as my probably using as my thumbnail, maybe. Oh, Turbo, no! Why did I not pick those up? Oh, why am I not picking up the E-Tank? What the hell am I doing? Where the hell's my head right now? Oh, fusion. Oh, pass me. Bad me. And why did those things not spawn? Did I deliberately take a life here? I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. No, I must have just sucked. I'm still not picking them up. No, it wasn't. Oh, bad decision there, man. I do go for the E-Tank though, at least. Obviously, works similar to the hard knuckle from Mega Man 3 here. Will break. Will break walls, certain walls that are breakable and stuff like that. You get more than you did with the hard knuckle, if I recall. I can't remember. Anyway, going for the health. Apparently, I'm being a bit smarter on this life. I'm still in my fucking workout sweats. By the way, I need to go and have a bath or a shower when I'm done here. Alright, so do I use? Yeah, I was gonna say, do I use the rain? Oh no, I'm using. Why the hell am I using that? Yeah, I must have chosen the wrong weapon. I do get an extra life though, which is nice. Actually, thinking of it, I probably should have farmed those guys. At least until I ran out of weaponry. I think I'm taking the alternate path here. I think you're supposed to hit the ladder up top. I'm going this way for some reason, and trying to set this thing up was a pain in the ass. Trying to thread a fucking needle. Pardon me. So yeah, I've talked before about things I want to try and do. Oh, another E10, that'll come in handy. Things I'm planning at some point in the future. I still need to do that fucking Goof Troop Super Nintendo game at some point. It's another childhood game. Donald Duck, the Lucky Dying Caper, that's definitely on the cards for some point. Freedom Planet. Oh fuck, I want to do Freedom Planet at some point. I love Freedom Planet. But then I've got like bigger stuff. Like I want to do Fable Anniversary because you know I'm a huge Fable fan. You know I love the entire trilogy. Those things I could actually knock. Those games I could actually knock out even quicker than I did the Final Fantasy IV Let's Play because I'm actually better at those than I am Final Fantasy games. I still need to do Pokemon Emerald at some point. Fucking hell, I'm wasting ammo as well. I don't know, there's a crap load of stuff I want to do, but it's all longer stuff. You know, there's not a whole lot of games I can... Oh, I know what I'm doing next. I completely forgot about that. How the hell did I forget about doing that? I think it's because the next game I wanted to do live, but there's one or two sections that I can't do very well. So I ended up... I did attempt a live Let's Play and I died almost instantly on one of the parts that it gives me problems. Yeah, I know what I'm doing next. I just don't know what I'm doing after what I'm doing next. So you guys look forward to that, actually. All I'll tell you is, it is a Mega Drive or Genesis game, wherever you are. But it's not Sonic. I promise it's not Sonic. We won't do any more Sonic. My next Sonic project will be Sonic CD, but that's not going to be for a while. Oh, we're at the final boss already. Oh, I must suck at this, because we still got 2 more parts left. Oh, who the fuck can anyone that thinks this guy's the final boss is a complete idiot. I did hear that staying over to the right, sorry, is the best way to deal with this guy. I don't know where I heard that, but I did try using it, and it didn't really work to my advantage very well. But this guy's weakness, as you can see, is the dust, the dust, something or ever, dust, bullshit, whatever. And he doesn't actually do too much damage to it. I think he only does like 2 or 3 units of health per hit, depending on the attack, of course. But yeah, just use an E-Tank like I did if you're having too many problems. I actually think this was my first time fighting him as well, that's why I was using E-Tanks. Maybe his weakness is something else, at least his major weakness. I did look up charts and stuff online, and this was the one that said it was his biggest weakness. Thankfully the Buster will do damage to everything in this game practically, so as soon as he gets low enough on health, here comes Proto Man with a little girl. Please, Mega Man, don't! My father is not really evil! Dr. Wily took me hostage and forced my father to fight you. Please, Mega Man, don't hurt my father anymore. Oh, Kalinka. Alright, so yeah, Dr. Cossack is actually not the stereotypical bad guy Russian character that you used to get from games like these or films and TV shows like these.